Hey guys, the Bot Builder's back and welcome to the start of Robot Wars Omega Series 2. Yes, it's been over a year, but we've hit the new year, 2021, and we're going to kick it off with a bang. And well, what a better way to start off Series 2 than not with the actual heats, but with something new, the Seed Slaughter. Now, technically, Series 2 began way back in September with the qualifiers, but that was kind of more just a little taster. Then, of course, the Halloween specials and Robomania and Black Friday Brawl and the Christmas special all took up those months, but Robot Wars Omega Series 2 is back, and just to get you into the swing of things, well, we have a new thing, the Seed Slaughter. Now, obviously, this isn't a new thing for Fan Mode Robot Wars, as Anderson 932 has done one before in Robot Wars Armageddon Extreme 3, but that was quite an old video. So just to sort of re-jog your memory as to how a Seed Slaughter will work, this is basically, you have 20 seeded robots all in a fight, but it's not going to be all robots in at the same time. No. Instead, we're going to start off with 4 robots, and then when a machine gets eliminated, a new robot comes in, and it'll keep on going until all 20 seeds have made their appearance. Well, it'll be last robot standing. The winner will become the Seed Slaughter champion, and the favourites to win the series. Now, some people may think this sounds quite similar to a Robot Rumble. Well, I could see why, but that's just a little bit different. A Robot Rumble, every robot comes in every 30 seconds. In a Seed Slaughter, it's just going to be 4 robots in the arena for the whole time, and when a robot gets eliminated, the next robot goes in. And also, just when you think the seeds might be in order, no. They're going to be randomised. Yeah, that is right. The seeds will be completely randomised. So yeah, that should just make things more interesting and should give shouldn't give the number 1 seeds Rapid an unfair advantage. I mean, they already have enough of an unfair advantage as it is, being the champions. But I know not all of you would remember who the seeds are, so just to re-jog your memory, here are the seeds. We have the 20th seeds Metal Morg, 19th seeds Behemoth, the 18th seeds Plan B, the 17th seeds Storm 2, Death Roll seed 16, the 15th seeds PP3D, Tornado is seed 14, the 13th seeds Foxic, the 12th seeds Lucky, 11th seeds Dansom Kia, the 10th seeds Aftershock, the 9th seeds Cobalt, seeded 8 Scrapper, 7 Eruption, 6 Spectre, 5 Apollo, seed 4 is Firestorm 6, seed 3 is Whiplash, seed number 2 is Donald Thump, and of course the reigning champions in seeded number 1, Rapid. So now that I've said all the names of the seeds, let us reveal you who the first 4 seeds entering this massive battle will be. Seeded number 11, Dansom Kia. Seeded number 7, Eruption. Seeded number 17, Storm 2. Seeded number 5, Apollo. Now, of course, there are many ways you can eliminate a robot. If a robot is immobilized, that will be listed as out, and they could either go on the floor flipper or the drop zone. If you go in the pit, that's also an elimination, but if you get knocked out later on in the match, that still won't count. And we'll have 2 house robots in the arena for the entire battle. And overseeing this will be Virus. He's drunk, he's ready, and he's angry, but more importantly, he's excited for the new series. And so is Rhino. Nice to see he's got a little bit of excitement on him for once. Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate! Oh, this is going to be wild. This is going to be one massive rumble, honestly. Now, remember, as I said, whoever gets eliminated, the next row will then come in, and in comes Apollo, coming with a huge flip right in onto Dansom Kia. Dansom Kia, though, comes over a great flip onto Apollo. Eruption, trying to self-right, but Storm 2 coming over some great pushes. We have a lot of rivalry already, not only in just real-life Robot Wars, but in Fan Robot Wars as well. Dansom Kia and Apollo, they fought in the Grand Slam Pilot Special. That time Apollo came out on top. Dansom Kia wanted to get some revenge. Apollo flips up and over Dansom Kia. Dansom Kia gets flipped. Eruption and Storm 2, they haven't fought in my series, but they fought in Robot Wars Series 8 in a very controversial fight. And that time Eruption came out on top. And Eruption, honestly, I would have to say Apollo are the favourites out of this first 4. They're, of course, the highest seeds. He's had the most amount of success as well. They did very well in... and Danton Kier very nearly self-right in the pit just then. Danton Kier, though, trying to flip Apollo up and over and out. Storm 2, though, gets back up and pushes Danton Kier into the arena wall. And these two have a rivalry brewing from Robomania. It was, of course, Storm 2 who beat them in the Four Corners tag match. Of course, Storm 2, still the defending one half of the tag team champions alongside Tornado. Eruption and Apollo still having a good little battle here. Apollo, we haven't seen them since the World Championship round of 16 where they lost to Dietor in, well, surprising fashion actually. Eruption now trying to get in underneath Apollo, and they do flip them up and over. Apollo look to be in trouble. Eruption, we haven't seen them in a while either. I don't think. The last time we saw them, I believe, was in the first episode of Request Fights Fight Night. Storm 2 trying to push in. Eruption, Danton Kier comes with a flip. And Storm 2 are in the pit! You just self-righted out the pit! Storm 2, no, these fights don't work like that. Get back in. And the next machine in is... oh god, it's Seed 1 Rapid! Yes, the number 1 seeds are in here already. Now Rapid, of course, they did really well in the World Championships. Came second. A one-time Ultimate Challenge champion as well. The longest reigning Ultimate Challenge champion. Well, actually, I don't think that's true anymore, but... they've had the most defenses as an Ultimate Challenge champion. Apollo comes over flipping onto Eruption, but they mistime it. And Eruption trying to get Apollo out of the arena. And currently, well, this is just a flipper fest right now. I'm surprised Storm 2 have gone already, but Danton Kier came with a lucky flip. But that Rapid flips them out of the arena. And now in comes the 13th seeds, Foxit. They haven't really done much since their Series 1 debut, but they are seeded nonetheless. They did reach the heat final, won the Best Newcomer award. A very good machine, although ironically they're seeded lower than the other 3 nominees for that. Lucky and Spectre. And Eruption trying to flip Foxic out of the arena. Foxic, no, staying on their feet. Rapid, I just can't believe Rapid eliminated Danton Kier again. I thought Danton Kier would at least win the rematch, but now Rapid have been flipped about by Apollo. Now these two have fought each other before back in Series 1. That time it was Apollo who came out on top, but Rapid made it through due to a tiebreaker battle. Eruption trying to get in underneath Foxic right here, and Foxic gets flipped up and over. Foxic, can they self-right? Yes, they do, and now trying to come with another good push in onto Eruption. I'm fairly certain these two have fought in SSRW. I might be wrong on that claim, though. And Eruption now trying to flip up Foxic. Foxic gets flipped up and over. Apollo gets in underneath Rapid. Rapid gets flipped around right here. And Apollo tries to get them out of the arena. But they failed right there. And Rapid, well, they want to look to see if they can add the Seed Slaughter to their list of, well, incredible amount of accolades. An Ultimate Challenge champion. An Ultimate Challenge champion. A Series 1 champion. Eruption flips Foxic out of the arena. And now in comes the 10th seeds Aftershock. And, well, already we've seen many good robots fall already. We've already had our first 3 get eliminated, so that's like 16 left to go. Apollo trying to eliminate Rapid, and they do so! Great stuff there. And, well, the reigning champs won't be winning the Seed Slaughter. Meanwhile, the 10th seed's Lucky and next one in. That was a great elimination by Apollo. And that's definitely going to change the outcome of this. I thought Rapid could have done pretty well, but Apollo came in from behind. And, well, Apollo, they are getting old, but they still have some fight left in them. And they're going to try and get Eruption out of the arena. Meanwhile, Lucky and Aftershock having a battle. Having a battle right here. Lucky trying to come with a flip. But on to Aftershock. Aftershock, they do have a Stream Egg now. A Robot Rumble winner, so they're used to Mega Rumbles. But the Seed Slaughter's a bit different. It isn't random robots. They are all seeds. They are all seeded machines, all really highly respected machines. Lucky runners-up of the Annihilator, so they know what it's like to be in a Mega Rumble. They know how to survive. Virus comes with another great lift-up in onto Aftershock. Apollo trying to flip Lucky out the arena, but in comes Eruption from behind, who sends them out. And now in comes the number 2 seeds, the winners of Series 0, Donald Thumb, who attacks Virus for some reason. What are you doing, mate? And Rhino comes with a slam! Lucky just got eliminated! No, that's not fair. We're putting them back in. Oh, that's not fair. Lucky look a bit better, but they've been allowed back in because that was an unfair elimination there by Rhino. Virus trying to grapple hold of Aftershock. Lucky now comes in, trying to come up behind him. Donald Thumb gets flipped up and over. But now Eruption comes in and flips up and over Lucky. That is like the 3rd time I think Rhino's slammed Lucky out the arena. I'm fairly certain anyway. Eruption trying to come with another good strong flip in onto Lucky. Lucky Lucky is flipped about right there. Donald Thump. They do have a Shriemek now, and they said they fixed it since the Mayhem, because that did cost them in the September Mayhem Yellow Edition, of course. Ironic. Yeah, Donald Trump's orange and not yellow, but the robot is yellow, so shut up. And now there comes a big shot on the side of Eruption, but Eruption comes with a great flip right there in onto Donald Thump. Aftershock's been struggling here. They've been in the clutches of Virus for a while now, but they do break out of it. And now they're going to try and cause some damage to Lucky. And Lucky have been doing pretty well here. We haven't seen a robot be eliminated in a while! Until that moment. And the 15th seeds, PP3D, the next one to come in. And, well, Eruption have stayed in here for a long time. They were in the beginning 4. And I think they're looking to keep it that way. Donald Thump, yes, they do self-right. And now they see Lucky upended. And they're out of the arena for real this time. So now we see the 16th seeds Death Roll come in. I think we've already had our first 10. And honestly, Donald Thump Death Roll, this is a matchup I've been wanting to see. Two of the greatest vertical spinners of all time. Eruption trying to flip up and over PP3D. PP3D are vulnerable to spinners, but in comes Death Roll. Trying to come with their own spinner. PP3D now trying to come with a big hit on the back of Death Roll. Donald Thump's Shriemek has suffered a bit of damage, or no? No, it hasn't. They really have fixed it, haven't they? Donald Thump, though, trying to cause some damage to PP3D. Eruption, self-rise, and they very nearly get Donald Thump out of the arena, but I think Eruptions are going to struggle here. All these machines are heavy, but they still manage to get PP3D out of the arena, and in comes Spectre, and they're immediately going after the robot who took them out of Series 1, Donald Thump. And they're going to try and puncture it, but Donald Thump are incredibly well armoured. So they're going to go after Eruption instead. Now remember, these two did fight, they fought twice. They're currently 1 all each, which is interesting to say the least. And Death Roll going to try and cause some more damage to Donald Thump. And I think Donald Thump, they don't want to suffer too much damage. They are in the first heat, but I think they've suffered some damage to their Shriemek of some kind. I think Death Roll might have caused awful amounts of damage to the Series 0 champions, the number 2 seed. Eruption now flips out Spectre! And in comes Whiplash, and Whiplash, honestly, I think they're quite an angry machine at this point. They very recently got their unbeaten streak broken by Gravity in the World Championships, in the quarterfinals of the World Championships, although they do have probably one of the greatest unbeaten streaks of all time. Eruption, if Storm 2 weren't in the pit, I think they would have gone down. And they're going to try and flip up Whiplash. Whiplash, one of the favourites to win not only the entire series, but also the Seed Slaughter. I think they're a great machine. Donald Thump, though, they really have been struggling here against Death Roll. Death Roll trying to chew them up. Whiplash trying to come with that vertical spinner to maybe cause some more damage to Eruption. And Eruption gets flipped up and over by the spinner of Whiplash. Now Whiplash, they aren't necessarily a popular machine of mine, but they are a well-respected machine. And they're pushing Eruption into the arena sidewall. And they're using great control here. And they're going to push them into Virus. And Virus lifts them up. Virus are lifting them up, and in comes Death Roll, and they're all ganging up on Eruption! Oh, Eruption very nearly gets sent out of the arena here. Although I'm starting to think the wear and tear of Eruption is starting to show. They've been in this fight since the beginning. They've eliminated many great machines. But look at Death Roll. They're being ruthless to Donald Thump right here at the minute. Oh god, I really hope the arena isn't shaking out of view. Whiplash comes in with another good lift right there and onto Eruption. Eruption trying to flip them up and over. Eruption trying to flip them up and over, but you've got to watch out for Death Roll, who knocks you up and over. Right there, Eruption. Eruption. Now, this has been an incredible fight. I think Donald Thump are out of it, though. And Rhino, yes, puts them on the floor flipper. 1, 2, 3. Throw it across the arena floor. And that means our next machine can come in. It's Tornado. And already Death Roll goes straight after Tornado. And Tornado have knocked Death Roll up and over. Now Tornado, the other half of the tag team champions, seeded 14, a very good machine. But look at this, a great attack right there, but from Whiplash in onto Tornado. Eruption, can they self-right? Very nearly went in the pit then. I think Virus are going to eliminate Donald Thump here, or at least try to. Eruption struggling to self-right, but now they're in behind it. Virus! And they flip Virus out the arena. Well, they don't want any house robots in here at all, do they? Tornado is lifted up on their side by Whiplash. And Tornado, no, Tornado still managed to stay in. They managed to stay in and they very nearly get Death Roll clean out the arena just like that. Oh, and they've ripped off the front scoop. And well, Death Roll's biggest fear, like that, is gone. The scoop that eliminated them in the Champion of Champions has been ripped away. That's the first time it's ever happened to Tornado. And Whiplash now being, well, chewed up right here. Rhino, the only house robot left in. And they're going to come with a good slam right there. Whiplash self-rights. Whiplash now being lifted up by Tornado. Tornado being flipped up and over, but in comes Eruption. Trying to come from behind, try and flip Whiplash up and over. Death Roll now eliminates Eruption. And in come the 19th seeds Behemoth. We only have a few more machines left to introduce here. Behemoth flips up and over Tornado. Tornado on their backs. Death Roll self-rights. And well, we know the rivalry between Behemoth and Death Roll. Death Roll were the ones who eliminated Behemoth from the Annihilator after smashing them out the arena. And now they're going to try and eliminate Whiplash. And Whiplash has been eliminated. And in come the 9th seeds, Cobalt. And I tell you, a lot of machines have been wanting to see Death Roll and Cobalt clash for a while now in my series. Well, there's your answer as to what would happen. And now in come the 18th seeds Plan B. This is interesting. None of these seeds are in the top 10. None of them are. And in comes Rhino. With a great slam right there. Rhino, they've been absolutely brutal and merciless recently in Request Fights Fight Night. They destroyed Razor in brutal fashion against Gabriel, and they've also destroyed many other machines. I think they destroyed Liftoff as well. And I think they're going to try and add Tornado to the list. Plan B, trying to get that stinger in. Trying to crush down in onto Behemoth. Although I'm not too sure how effective that crushing spike is anymore. I'm not too sure how effective it is, but it's still a really good control bot. The mascot of my channel, they got the furthest out of any of the custom-made robots in Series 1. Tornado, they've been struggling here. The tag team champions really have been. And in comes Rhino with another great slam. This is really dark, actually, this is. Very sorry about the lighting. Oh, and Rhino suffers some damage. Plan B, trying to grapple a hold of Tornado. I think they're going to try and pit them. Oh, they know. Storm 2 saves them. And well, even though Storm 2 are gone, they're still in this. But I think Rhino's had enough. He just slammed himself out the arena. Yeah, get out of here, Storm 2. You're already eliminated. They're just trying to make room. And Plan B are going to take advantage of Tornado. Tornado, their wheels are spinning, but they're gone. Well, there goes Tornado. And now in come the 8th seeds. Scrapper, Behemoth trying to lift up and over Scrapper. A very destructive spinner on Scrapper, but they've been flipped up and over. Plan B comes with a good crush right there with that crushing spike. Plan B trying to crumple down. Death Roll. Tornado, go back in that pit. Yes, go back in. There are no APDs in this. I know you're familiar to the concept of APDs, but we don't allow them. And Behemoth, are they going to eliminate Death Roll? Are they going to? I think Plan B are going to try and help them. Death Roll, they've been brilliant in this entire thing so far, but now in comes Scrapper. Behemoth, are they going to do it? No, they couldn't. They couldn't quite do it. And I think Behemoth looked vulnerable here. Behemoth upended. And they're out the arena. And in comes the penultimate machine in. Firestorm, who flips out Little Evolution. And I think they're going to try and flip over and out Plan B. Plan B look to be in trouble. In comes Scrapper. Trying to come with a big hit with their spinner. In comes Death Roll, who sends out Plan B, and in comes the final machine in. Metal Morgue, ironic, the lowest seed, the last robot to be introduced. So now it's last robot standing. And this is going to be interesting. Death Roll, they've been here the longest. Firestorm and Metal Morgue and Scrapper, they came in later. Firestorm. So we have two machines who aren't in the top 10, and two machines that are. Very, very interesting. That is. Firestorm though tries and flips out Scrapper. Firestorm, I will say they're one of the favourites and the All-Stars champion. The champion of champions runner-up as well. Lost it to Whiplash right near the end in the finals. Death Roll trying to go after Metal Morg. They have beaten them before, but Metal Morg flips them up and over. And Firestorm, are they going to try and eliminate Scrapper? Or Baker's Metal Morg, who's trying to flip out Firestorm, and they've done it! They just flipped out Firestorm, and are they going to try and do the same to Death Roll? No, they couldn't quite. And they're out of the arena. And it comes down to this, the 16th seed and the 18th seed. Spinner meets Spinner. It's power versus power. The Account Mayhem champions versus the Annihilated champions. And World Championship quarterfinalists. Death Roll flips themselves up and over. Scrapper, their own out spin. I think it's going to come down to who will come on top in this big hit. And it's Scrapper who sends out Death Roll. Cease. Wow. 17 minutes of pure destruction and carnage. And if that isn't a great debut episode, I don't know what is. But we have a new seed Slaughter champion. The number 8 seeds, Scrapper. And that means, well, not only do they have the Seed Slaughter Championships to their name, along with the Account Mayhem Championships, and being the 8th seeds, but that also means they're the favourites to win the series. Objectively, anyway. And I will be honest, I reckon Scrapper could do it. Scrapper, they just showed off what they were worth. They punted Death Roll out the arena with that massive spinner shot, and they win the Seed Slaughter. And I can guarantee you, Robobotic is surely going to be happy with that. We won't be seeing Scrapper until Heat G, so still a while away. But that was still an almightily impressive performance by Scrapper. And yeah, that's it. That kind of does it for this episode of Robot Wars Omega. The beginning of Series 2, a great starting episode. We'll see you again next Monday for Heat A. Hoping to have 2 episodes a week. One on Monday, one on Thursday. This one's going up on Thursday. And yeah, that kind of does it. And until next time, the Bot Builder, out.